outside the norm, you're going to catch criticism. You're going to catch heat. You're going to get people that don't understand it. You're going to get people that don't want to be around you anymore for the simple fact that you're working your ass off and they're not. And it makes them feel bad.
Like, no, I'm a creative genius, meaning I have a perspective. And if I apply myself and get the right tools, I will make the best version of it you've ever seen, of anything. Look at an interview from me from 10 years ago. Everybody says, I love that interview. People didn't love it back then, though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and I'm trapped in today's time. And every now and then I crack you a smile for 2013, but I'm cracking you a frown for 2023, and I'm focused on what it's going to be.
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve?
No. Well, no.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's soul.
Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are. If you're a Kanye West fan, you're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. You will believe in yourself. I'm just the espresso. I'm just a shot in the morning to get you going. To make you believe that you can overcome that situation that you're dealing with all the time. I always felt like I could do anything. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
I'm in the ghetto.
Welcome back, my beautiful people. It's your girl LJ, back with another episode of the Unfiltered Everything podcast. I hope you're all staying safe, staying warm, and mostly staying hydrated. So there's this guy by the name of Virgil Jacobs who did this large body of work that he's calling a creative series titled Otis. Here's the catch though, it went on for 3 consecutive years. Who has time for so much content from a series? But before we dig into that, let's pay the bills with a few ads.
Terwijl ik bezig was om uit te pakken, toen kreeg ik die oude Varsity Diaries met foto's van mijn favorite directors op het. Dat was mijn way in Varsity om mezelf te motiveren. Je weet om mij op te dromen. Voel lekker om terug bij de huis te wees. Het was belangrijk voor mij om terug bij toe te komen. Terug huis toe, om Otis klaar te maken waar ik begon. Ik heb de pijn in mijn hart, in een story om te vertellen. Een story met het begin en het einde. En met het einde en het begin.
And we're back. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends so we can all become friends. Before we dig into Virgil Jacobs and his creative series Otis, I have to give you guys a short summary on the man himself. So let's sit down, grab your drink of choice, it's story time. Born and bred in Port Elizabeth, now known as Gqeberha, he's been active in the entertainment industry since his teenage years. As per his website, as a teenager, he couldn't practice filmmaking because he couldn't afford any type of equipment. So what does he do? He starts starring in theatre productions and short films just to gain experience in front of the camera and borrowing with his eyes behind the scenes. Fast forward a few years, he saves up enough money from a part-time job during university and finally buys himself a camera. And the first ever video he makes is, guess what?
I just want to step now.
If you really want to, why don't you come?
Probeer.
Kim, hou op, ik wil eten. Kom eet mij.
Kijk af.
Ga naar, ik weet niet wat we straks moeten niet.
Ja, oké, zit.
Een bumpy, een bumpy, een bumpy.
Voor die pak, als ik trek mijn arm. En de arm om me, ik zie me vastdruk, brother. Toen ik voel, ze is mij.
Staan stil. Laat ik beweeg.
Ik ben mijn voet langs die pad, die man lijkt rook. En wees me komen samen, man, nog gewoon white book. En mijn goed te laat, man, gelijk. No worries.
Energy, 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 energy.
Ja, ik loop joint toe, ik voel ze is spijt kou. Want je zegt mij nooit overbouwen, ze zijn nou. En weer dan? Serveer,
Dank je, met eten weer. Je danken eten weer. Stel Rowling.
Kom.
Dank je eten weer. Oké.
Hij wijst mij goed, die moet niet blij. Check je hoor.
Staan stil.
Auwai.
Zing je die gelden nog gevallen, nou die van de sprus. Nou doe je dat.
Hi, Rex.
Ja, maar oké, al staan niet, hè? Dan ga ik aan recorden. Je kijkt maar naar al, zo kijk je naar die camera in. Die boxing way, die boxing way.
Size. Als van die dollar. Jee. Ga dan. Size.
Lekker J then turns into the first music video to ever gain 4.1 million views in his hometown. Apparently, it's also the first and only independent music video from Port Elizabeth to gain these types of figures. It didn't stop there though. They went on to make another music video.
Action.
Hello. Hello. Maak die gaan we gaan eens maken een one tap serie.
Wacht, focus gewoon net op die.
Maar ik zit dik in die stemmers. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Ja, bounce zei. Stand by. Action.
After the success of the two viral music videos, Virgil graduates from the Nelson Mandela University and sets out to tackle the corporate world. He basically did every type of video you can think of. Adverts, promos, concerts, more music videos, and even released 2 short films, Yuri and Nested, respectively. Then suddenly, Virgil Jacobs disappears. For 2 years. No one hears from this man. I mean, who just stops working while they're building massive momentum in their career? A bit sus, if you ask me.
Alles hemos dat betrayal is erg van, het komt altijd van mensen waar je vertrouwt. Ik was gebreekt bij baie goede. Goede wat ik kon survive. Goede wat me eventually afgebreekt. Nadat ik tijd nodig had om te heal. Ik heb tijd nodig gehad om te recover. Ik heb tijd nodig gehad om sterker te raken. En toe hy lei teen my doodgaan, toe skrik ek wakker, man. En almal wat 'n bydrae het dit en try om my loopbaan te beëindig. Ek wil nie die hele moet weet. Ek vergeef hulle en ek sal bid vir hulle. En in 'n way wil ek vir hulle dankie sê. Die hele experience het my net sterker gemaakt. En van hier af vorentoe wil ek net die krag wys. Otis is maar die begin. Otis is 'n introduction. Wees gereed om siek te raak vir my.
Hey Lord, you know I'm trying. Hey Lord, you know I'm trying. It's all I got, is this enough? Hey Lord, I wanna stay. Hey Lord, you know I'm fighting. Hey Lord, you know I'll find it. I don't know when or how today. Hey Lord, I'm on my way. Otis is split into different segments, all focusing on a different media form. So let's start with Remy. With Otis being his CV, Otis Remy was like his monitoring system to see how people interact with the content that he produced. Otis Naomi was a blog where the Yuri director would blog about everything happening on Otis and more. Whenever he posts content on Instagram, he would accompany it with a blog post. Then we move on to Otis Virgil, named after the man himself. And Otis Virgil was a platform created for the director to freestyle whatever content he wanted outside of everything he planned for Otis. It was the creative space for him to still be creative regardless of the scheduled content for Otis as a series. Otis Magna is all about graphic design. Apparently, many of the content for this segment was heavily inspired by Dadaism. This segment has some of my favorite content. He had a whole thing where he would post comedic tweets on some of the most famous memes over the years. It's hilarious. So I've been getting the same question on our WhatsApp line asking why the name Otis. I'll play you guys this clip I found on his Instagram.
Een ding wat mense my baie vra is, hoekom is die series se naam Otis? Ek was besig om Sex Education te kyk, dit het net uitgekom op Netflix. Die main character se naam is Otis Melbourne. En ek het baie gerelate aan die karakter van, hy was 'n outsider en hy het regtig ingepas met sy peers en sy chommies van, hy was 'n bietjie stadig in die lewe. En ek het baie gerelate aan die karakter van, in my professional career het ek 'n bietjie stadig gedevelop compared to my peers. En ek is myself ook 'n bietjie van 'n outsider, iets wat ek in baie pride vat van, om my in te pas is 'n baie groot point of uniqueness en is iets wat ek op emphasize. En van die series af op Netflix het ek besluit die series se naam gaan wees Otis. En is ook baie persoonlik van, ek het Otis begin van, ek het deur iets gegaan wat my afgebreek het En dat het 'n pyn in my hart veroorsaak. En I Phrase remind me aan een van my favorite albums van Otis Redding. There's a pain in my heart. En toe vat ek inspirasie van dit af en die feit dat ek net die series gekyk het, besluit ek okay, die series genaamd gaan Otis wees en hy is waar die naam vandaan afkom.
Otis Carter is also one of my favorite segments. This one is all about photography. However, like everyone else on this planet, this segment was unfortunately affected by COVID-19. So taking pictures with talent, let alone even being allowed around other people, Virgil couldn't exactly take pictures. Then he did one of the most innovative things I have ever seen. This man used his Xbox to take pictures. So Otis Carter evolved into gaming photography. These pictures are so realistic, it's difficult to decipher if it's a game or not. Head onto his Instagram page and see if you can see the difference between gaming shots or real life shots. I'll wait. From Carter, he goes to Otis Red that capitalizes on the gaming content. Otis Red was an alias for a gaming YouTube channel that focuses on gameplay. You guys need to see this epic trailer.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, fulfill all your wishes. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. And then you would get more and more adventurous. And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
Okay, that trailer is goosebump worthy. You think it ends there, but no. He uses that momentum to go into Otis Dares, a YouTube show that focuses on the art of design in all industries. And he chooses to start with the gaming industry, specifically the Xbox Series S console. At this rate, this guy should be a brand ambassador for Xbox. And now we are here, Otis Bear, the final segment. As a filmmaker, of course, is going to end off the series with a short film. At this point in time, all we know about the movie is that it's coming out on the 27th of April 2023. No trailer yet, but the hype has been created on social media, so we're patiently waiting.
So boss, ek is gou besig om die edit klaar te maak. Ek wil net seker maak as nog alright is met ons twee van die songs gebruik van die mixtape af. Ek weet nie klaar gesê is alright, maar ek wil net doodseker maak want ons is nou op pad om die edit te lock en daarna stuur ons dit af na die color graders toe en dan sort hulle dit af en dan af. So laat weet my net, hoop alles is alright, duidelik.
So I was thinking in terms of marketing now, we send out like special links to people in the industry and social media influencers just to create the hype and to also have a better reach. So I came up with a list of both influencers and industry people. So we need to sit down and decide which date we're going to send the link, but also before the link even to send the poster, to send the preview, and then to give a little intro before we send the actual link, just so they can get an idea, and also that they don't think it's spam. You know, most alles is a spam dan. We still need to cut the trailer. And also I need to think of a few other social media ideas to put out just to before we go, and then also a countdown. So starting from day 10 until the actual day. So need to think about that.
So as we gaan na onze familie movie is te kyk en dan is ons nog die lys. So including Jean, Farid en alle ander mense wat ons opgesit het. En dan stuur ons na die influencer list en dan die industrie mense en dan is ons nog die rest van die wêreld die 27ste om te kyk. Wat sal 'n kwaai idee wees vir waar die podcast eindig en sê hulle ook ons is nou hier die 27ste. Dan eindig ons die movie waar ons nog steeds bezig is aan die movie. So TORRO ROSSO soos jy nou film, né? Die footage gebruik ons om die movie saam te eindig. Sien jy wat bedoel ek? Want Otis is 'n introduction, wat in dieselfde asem wil ek keer moet lyk so dit eindig nie. Van ons moes nog 'n hele project wat na die kom en dan na die project gaan hulle alles sien. Vorentoe van ek dink baie mense gaan nou vra wat is next? Van ons sê ons al tussen introduction, but ek wil nie sê wat is next, jy mense moet net weg en dan gaan alles drop. So vir nou, al wat ek maar kan sê is mense moet patient wees en dan al wat ons nou kan sê is laat, ons is moeg en Jackie byt. Ja. As tye soos die waar 'n mens net baie grateful is vir alles wat jy het en alles wat jy deurgekom het in die lewe, en ek wil net die geleentheid vat om dankie te sê vir al my familie en vriende wat by my gestaan het deur die jare. Ek lewe by 'n baie eenvoudige filosofie. 'n Mens is gemaak deur ander mense. Al die goede wat ons gedoen het in die afgelope 10 jaar was nie maklik nie. En het was nie alleen gedoen nie. En vir die mense wat ons bygestaan het, wil ek net sê baie dankie. The Birth of Otis is 'n summary van alles wat gedoen was in die laaste 10 tot 15 jaar. En is ook 'n boekmark van 'n nuwe begin vir die next 10 jaar, next 10 tot 15 jaar. Daar's nog baie goede wat ons beplan. Daar's nog baie goede wat ons julle moet wys. Dis maar net die begin.